Minecraft 1.17 has officially been released, and to celebrate that, we're going to take a look back at 20 of my favorite ideas for the Caves and Cliffs update in this compilation. So, sit back, relax, and let's get started. I have an idea, and it entirely involves this guy. I'm sure by now you're like, finally, he's getting to the point. So the Amethyst golem, otherwise known as the geode golem, would spawn all the time, exclusively in every geode that you find. And they are generally known as a neutral mob, meaning you can freely walk around them, and as you could see, they look great, they're friendly, they're absolutely stunning. Their head is a little funny, look, they can kind of twist. Something's not right, but we're just gonna ignore that for the sake of my sanity. But anyways, so as you can see, they are friendly unless you give them a good old punch. And in other words, they're just not that friendly, and that's when they actually launch crystals at you, which do really cool stuff. And now I'm dead. Now, Mr. Golem, that wasn't very nice, but after all, I did start it, so yeah, as you can see, the crystals rotate around me and eventually collide in and do damage. This is gonna hurt! Oh no, please! I don't have a shield or anything. Okay. Alright, my Golem friend, I have come prepared. Fortunately for me, you're going down. Bring it on, buddy. Oh, jeez. Okay, so now we can use the shield to actually, well, maybe not. Maybe we can't. Oh, no, this is not going to be good for me. I mean, these amethyst crystals do a lot, and they're packed full of magic, as you can see. All right, there we, finally. Victory is ours. Wait a minute, where is it? I just saw it. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. So the golem drops an amethyst spear. It actually has the same magic abilities as the golem itself, but unfortunately, you're going to need amethyst to do it. An ammo source is what I meant to say. So essentially, if you collect amethyst, you will then be able to use the spear. Well, here we are, my friends, in the deep dark, where we are gonna spawn in our very own pet, totally not dangerous, totally not scary, friendly warden. I can honestly just go ahead and tell you now, this is going to be frightening because this is probably one of the closest takes of the warden I have seen yet. My team and I have done a fantastic job, and without further ado, let's just, oh goodness, set him down. It's a little dark in here, so it's a little hard to see at the moment, but as you can see, he is just wobbling around. And as we walk around, as you can see, I can sneak, and he really doesn't know I'm here. We got a little glimpse of his heartbeat there, too. Look at that. It actually glows. You can hear the heartbeat and everything. And if we just walk a little bit, he's a little unsure. Oh, okay. Yeah, he definitely knows I'm here by now. Oh, no. And as you can see, it actually starts to get faster, and it will chase you. Oh, geez. Okay. I don't like this very much. Please? No. Well, all right. Let's maybe try that again, shall we? This guy is absolutely frightening. There is really no way that you are easily going to be able to get around him. Now, it's only when you make movements, which in the actual 1.17 update would be classified as a vibration. So just as an example, if we go ahead and break a block, he will instantly know I'm here. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, he sees me! He sees it! Okay, so as you can see, breaking blocks does the trick. He knows we're here, but you'll notice he actually did go... Oh, I think I made no noise. Oh, this is gonna be harder than I thought. Oh, no. So you may have noticed that snowballs were in the inventory on the Minecraft live stream. They were using that, and you can actually use it in this case to distract him. He will turn around and go to that location before anything. But you want to be careful. If you do it closer, it's just not going to end well for you, because at the end of the day, he's just going to kind of put two and two together, and he's going to find you. All right, my friends, it is time to suit up, because we are definitely going to need some netherite to be able to take this guy on. The purpose of this video is to never be afraid of the warden and learn the perfect strategy to take him down. The problem is we got to find him, because oh, he's actually gone. We won! I take it back! Go that way! There's no that way! Go that way! To the snowball! That way! Well, my friends, I say it's time we jump right into the water and get ourselves going. This is the Lumen biome. A new biome designed entirely from scratch by my team. And as you can see, we are currently in an underwater river canal, which is how you would actually find what you are about to witness. This upcoming is the Lumen cavern, a new biome dedicated exclusively to the glow squid. Now I'm underwater. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Welcome to the Lumen cavern. Yeah, we can do that via editing. I really don't have to repeat myself. I don't need air. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I need it! All right, sorry about that. As you can see, most of this biome is, well, simply put, glowing plant life and crystals, but we'll get to that here momentarily. We've even got a new mob that we'll take a look at here momentarily, and it's not the glow squid, which I am now hypnotized, but that's okay. This biome is so beautiful, in fact, that I needed to make a background track for it. That's right, I made music for this biome. Let's go ahead and set the tone, shall we? Let's try that again. Just as the biome was intended to be experienced. As you can see, there are all sorts of amazing things to look at in this biome, and we'll get to all the different blocks here at the end. But one very important key feature to look at is the Lumen bud, which, as you can see, grows on the ceiling. It can also grow essentially on any side of a block, but what it does is actually puts out the particles that you see all around us. And I absolutely love them. I think they are designed very well. They really bring life to this biome and make it feel very luminescent, which is where it gets its name, the Lumen biome. But I know what you're thinking. What about this new mob that you're telling us about? Well, let me get some air first. Oh, goodness. Okay, there we go. You know, a little clumsy. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so this new mob is actually known as the Lumen beetle, and I absolutely love the idea of more bug-type mobs in Minecraft. We have the bee currently, and the bat, which isn't even a bug, and it's really useless. So definitely more flying creatures would be amazing, but the Lumen beetle is one of my favorites. And the reason why is they actually glow. As you can see here, they have an emissive texture set, which absolutely looks amazing. But it doesn't end there. They are attracted to light, and they are actually very defensive. If we hit the guy, you can see that we actually get nausea and even slowness, and they even put out particles in the process. Just look at them. Aren't they so magnificent? I actually really love the idea of them having dynamic lighting as well, meaning anywhere they go, they actually leave a little bit of a trail of light around them. But unfortunately in Minecraft, that is something we really don't have, so it's very likely that we would really never see that. Now, just to kind of get a better glimpse of that hypnosis effect there, I love the idea of nausea when you hit them. It's just their way of being defensive. But there's actually something really cool about the Lumen beetle, and that is that if you hold a light source, they'll actually be attracted to it. So they are attracted to essentially all light sources, whereas the warden is attracted to sound. And you could probably see where I'm going with this, but I love the idea that you can't actually tame a Lumen beetle, but you can have them follow you. So if you manage to find one and bring it all the way to the deep dark, you can actually use it to scare away the warden, which I know that might sound overpowered, but keep in mind, you have to actually walk with them and have them follow you because you can't tame them. And essentially by having them do so, they would scare off the warden. This would be a really fun way to actually protect yourself and build up a sense of defense, and would give the Lumen beetle kind of a mechanic that we really don't have otherwise. Plus, I mean, how amazing is it to just have a whole bunch of Lumen beetles flying around? This is just awesome. I am the Lumen King, and this is my army. For this experiment, we had to completely change the way lightning works, and we did that using a new block we've created called the conductor. This block allows us to take the power of lightning and put it into any item or block in the game. But it can't do this alone. We're going to need to use the new lightning rod added in Minecraft 1.17. And now we need a little bit of lightning. If only we could speed this up a little bit. Hey, that'll work. I think it would be best to give you an example of how this works before we get into the beacon. So let's place a glass bottle in this particular conductor. And as you can see, if we hop on top, and let's just throw this diamond down and go ahead and strike the... Oh, well, I missed. Let's try that again. And strike the diamond. And that allows us to get lightning in a bottle. That's right. Lightning in a bottle, and it's just as good as you might think it is. Oh! A little too good, I guess you could say. Is that my head on the ground? All right, let's try that again. That's a little bit better. For our experiment, the conductor block is going to allow us to take the power of lightning and essentially transform various different items and blocks in the game, of course, using the lightning. So as another example, we can take a golden apple, and of course, if we throw away this trash on top and use the trident of power, we can of course create an enchanted golden apple, because why not? I guess you could say I feel recharged. Okay, hopefully by now you get the point. The conductor allows us to take lightning and essentially gives us recipes to then take items like a bottle and turn it into a lightning in a bottle. Any questions? Now this can be used for a lot more than just items. For this example, we have copper bars, which, let's be honest, copper bars need to be in Minecraft 1.17. I mean, come on. But this isn't going to do the trick. So what do you say we take it up a notch? Oh, whoops. Using the power of the conductor with our copper bars, let's conduct, get it? Let's conduct another experiment using yet again another useless item with our trident of power to create charged copper bars. Hang on a minute, charged copper bars! Okay, so charged copper bars work exactly as you would expect them to. You can now use these to protect anything in the game, and it zaps you. It's really painful. As you can see, it doesn't feel quite good at all. This actually hurts a lot. This is about to become your favorite block. Well, I don't know about that, System Z. And as you can see, it takes crystals. Well, good golly, System Z, what in the world are crystals? On my Minecraft server, we added crystals, our solution to more geodes in Minecraft. But how do I get to it? It's in the lava, oh no. Hey, who put these magma blocks here? Why did I choose magma blocks? I could have chose any other block. Jeez. As you can see, we can easily take any crystal and break it, and it gives us none other than a red crystal. And they come in all sorts of amazing flavors. And as you can see, they come in all sorts of amazing flavors. We've got green. We've even got blue. We've got every color you could ever imagine. Oh, I gotta calm down. I'm gonna scare them away. And all of these amazing new crystals add even more amazing new blocks. But first, going back to the transit block, the way they work is we have an input and an output. And if you place a block down, you can get its output. And in this case, we have a specific combination of crystals that we need to match. And if you've been paying attention, then you'll notice this block has the other block's combination. You know what that means. We can use it to teleport. I mean, how amazing is that? Oh, I've wanted teleportation in Minecraft for a long time. We can place it anywhere, and as long as we have the code, nothing could stop us. Ow. Okay, good thing we've got these crystals. I wouldn't remember the code otherwise. Come on, almost. It's not working. What do we need? We need power. It's working. We did it. And potentially the best part, all of these amazing new building blocks that crystals and more geodes could add to the game. Would you believe that this was done with absolutely no mods? No kidding. You can join for yourself using the IP on screen now. That's right, we are getting the bundle. But unfortunately, with something as amazing as a leather bundle, a leather bundle, you would think that you would be able to personalize it and organize it by dyeing it. And that, my friends, is the first feature that should probably be in 1.17. I mean, after all, there are a lot of items that are being added to Minecraft in the Caves and Cliffs update, and there's already a ton of items to be found all throughout the world. Bundles were added for inventory management, so it just makes sense that we can go one step further to actually dye those bundles so that we can color coordinate our inventory. I mean, we can already do this with shulker boxes, and it would be fantastic. I mean, just imagine you could color code things. Green, you got emeralds. Blue could be, blue. Purple could be enchanting. You get the point. There's a lot of really cool possibilities, and the probability of this being added is definitely up there. The only reason I could see maybe this wouldn't work is bundles, after all, are made with rabbit hide, and that's not necessarily a dyeable resource in Minecraft. So who knows? Let me know though. Do you want to see dyeable bundles in Minecraft 1.17? What's that over there? No, not the cow. Not the horse. Oh no. It's a bad segue, leading to this next idea, which was bound to happen at this point. I mean, it's everywhere in my comment section, so it just makes sense that Minecraft 1.17 adds the infamous scoped crossbow. That's right, use the smithing table, which was meant to add upgradable gear into the game, yet we only so far have netherite. Whoops. So it just makes sense that we add more ways to upgrade existing items into the game, like, of course, taking the spyglass and the crossbow to create a scoped crossbow. I do think this is a great idea, but it is very difficult to implement. So that is my only concern and drawback. Get it? It's a crossbow pun, drawback. But at the end of the day, this would still be very cool because I'm a terrible aim, and something like the scope would definitely make it better. This is a creature of the Lush, and it is my all-time favorite creation. These mobs are a neutral mob, and they spawn exclusively together in packs in the Lush cave biome, and using their new spear, they will hunt aggressive mobs. But they do a lot more than just that. And even though they may look adorable, they are far from it. They are very aggressive creatures, and as you can see, their spear, oh gosh, it is extremely frightening. Okay, lesson learned, don't make them mad. Punching them is a bad idea because these guys can either be your worst enemy or your best friend. But to do that, we're gonna need a very special item. The Lush caves are, well, they are just that. They are incredibly lush, and there are plenty of glowberries to eat for the creatures of the Lush. But as you can imagine, there comes a point where they get tired of eating the glowberries. And that is why I've added the spore melon as a delicacy for the creatures of the Lush. The only problem is, as you can imagine, they can't reach it, but it's okay because, oh, we can. Okay, before we continue, the spore melon slice can be used in all sorts of really cool ways, but we're gonna skip that and put it at the end of the video. For now, this is a golden spore melon, and we can do a lot of really cool stuff with this. Okay, assuming you're like me, oh yeah, by the way, they fish, but a little bit more on that later. Assuming you're not like me and you decide to, not punch them, you can actually give them the golden spore melon to befriend them, which is amazing because it gives you an army of little tiki soldiers with spears, and it is amazing. So let's go ahead and walk over to my nice little pond because this is where probably one of the coolest ideas would come in handy. Let's say that you've gone out in the world of Minecraft and you've collected yourself a precious glow squid. Oh, look at him. He's so adorable. You need water, buddy. What are you doing? Go underwater. Okay. Let's grab a fishing rod because this is actually one of the coolest things and ways that the glow squid could actually work. So, whenever there is a glow squid within a 16 block vicinity of a fishing bobber, it actually boosts the effect of lure and luck, which, as you guessed it, means more fish, more treasures in a shorter amount of time. This is awesome. I love this idea. There's actually something else that's really, really cool that you could do with the glowing ink that personally I'm really proud of because I made the textures all on my own. Look at that. It's a glowing splatter. Oh, not on the slab. There we go. Look at that. It's just so amazing. So essentially you can throw glowing ink sacks to create temporary splatters of glowing ink sac that actually put out glowing effects. I mean, that's really cool. This would be really handy in a cave. Now, honestly, I think we're gonna need to go explore that. So I'm gonna grab our potions. Actually, I need to make them splash potions first. But we're gonna go get on a boat and we are gonna head out to the mainland. I've always wanted to go. This is exciting. Are you in a really dark cave and forgot your torches at home? No worries, my friend, because you can throw the glowing ink sac and create little splatters of ink everywhere. I love it. Honestly, it's great too because it's a temporary lighting source. So that means you wouldn't have to pollute your caves and areas with torches. If you just want to see temporarily, this is a great way to do it. And it's also a good way to know exactly where you've come from because, hey, you've got splattered ink everywhere. Oh, I love it. And look, it glows too. It's so good. I'm so proud of myself. This is awesome. This is amazing. Honestly, wow. I want this in Minecraft so bad. Oh, no. Okay, this is the... Yeah, you can put him in a bucket. Okay. This is the Axolotl. We have all seen the Axolotl. I've been doing a couple videos on all of the cool cave features that we're getting in 1.17. And of course, that means we have seen the Axolotl. I don't know why anybody in their right mind would design the Axolotl, because it is just a force to be reckoned with. And we gotta run. You can see he swims. I really don't know what to say or like how to even do this video. This is just crazy. All right, you can see he's absolutely. Oh no! Stay back! Stay back! Oh my God! He comes. Oh, this is so bad. Here. So, anyways, as I was saying, this is the Dripstone cavern. I could probably just do that in post. I don't know why I need to do that now. But as you can see here, this is the home to the stalactites and the stalagmites, my friends, which are something the entire community has wanted for a very long time. These are the new spike blocks that you've got to be afraid of, because look, they hurt. You don't want to stand on them. You don't want to jump on them, because they will hurt you. They will take you out. They will take you down. They'll take you for dinner. No, well, they won't take you out for dinner. They don't do that. But as you can see, we can actually collect them as well. And let me just grab that. And then if we place it back down, we can use it as a way to hurt mobs and other players and yourself. Be very careful. They're very spiky. And of course, we've even got something amazing, which is, well, you know what? I don't actually really even know what this is, let alone how to spell it. Oh. That was a close one. But hey, at least we've got a diamond pickaxe, so now we can actually see what this block is. The Speleothum. That might not be the name of it, but the wiki said it was that. So I went with that. But you know what? This is a really cool block regardless, and you're going to be able to find it in these biomes. And I'm excited because it actually looks really cool. Has a lot of good uses for roofs and other sorts of building. But that being said, as you can see, we've even got these stalactites, which are hanging from the ceiling, and man, do they look pointy. They actually drip as well, as you can see there. They do drip water, and the cool thing is if you put a cauldron beneath them, it'll actually slowly fill up the cauldron, making it a renewable source of water, which I think is absolutely incredible, because that means we can get a stalactite, place it just above a cauldron in our base, and have an infinite station for our potions, which is awesome. Now, I love this. This biome is absolutely incredible. It's a great way to mine, a great way to get all sorts of really cool resources, and a great way to die! Oh my... Oh. So, the deep dark biome and all of the new biomes that we're getting in Minecraft are going to come packed full with potentially new structures like the one you see here and the one you saw during Minecraft Live. And in those structures, they are bound to have chests and loot tables. I think it would be really cool, and we have a high probability of finding items related to the archaeology system that we also saw during Minecraft Live. I did a video all about how that system could work. If you click the iCard in the top right corner now, you can watch that video and definitely enjoy it if you do. But I think it would be great to also find artifacts down in the caves and have some sort of villager like an archaeologist to bring them to. That way we could get more emeralds and of course more fun for the adventurers. There always seems to be new blocks added that are added without any additional colors in the game. For example, bundles, which we covered earlier, and of course tinted glass. So before we run into an issue where we just can't have those additional colors, let's just go ahead and ask for them now. I do think the probability here is very high. I mean, adding multiple colors isn't that hard, but it is a little time consuming, so it would make sense that maybe they're just waiting until a little bit later towards the end of the snapshot cycle. But regardless, it would be very nice to see, of course, different types of tinted glass added into the game just for decoration purposes. You know, I really hope if they update mountains, they add grappling hooks. Oh, hey, there we go. Well, that worked nicely. All right, Iceologer, my friend, how are you doing? I have trekked so far and... Wait, what are you doing? We're friends, right? All right, my friends, enough goofing around. We came here to look at the Iceologer, and we're not gonna let him boss us around. As you can see, this is the Iceologer, and it has a couple of attacks. One of them, as you see, just shot a cloud of frostbite, and now we're frozen. As you can see, frostbite, we can't move, and that means more than likely we will be crushed by the ice chunks. Now, I know what you may be thinking. There is a lot going on there. Can we kind of take that a little slower? Let me get into creative mode. No. There we go. That's a little bit better. Maybe this time we can actually survive. All right, so what we're gonna do is, well, not that. We are going to go ahead and summon the Iceologer. And before we summon a villager, let's just kind of take a look at exactly how this guy looks. As you can see, it is very similar to the Evoker. Same shape. I mean, after all, this is an Illager, member of the Illager family, and probably a powerful one at that. It's got a beautiful cape, and one of the rare creatures with a cape, because at the end of the day, we can't have capes. I mean, come on, give. All right, sorry, let me compose myself. And now, as you can see, we can go ahead and summon in a villager. Once again, that summons the ice chunks. Now, this frozen attack, if you're unlucky, will keep you in place. Unfortunately, the villagers aren't quite smart enough, so as you can see, it just doesn't really work out the best for them. So why don't we just go ahead and summon in a lot and see how this looks? Because it could get really chaotic and honestly pretty sad at the same time. The Iceologer would be a very unique mob, and honestly a pretty difficult one. This gives me terrible flashbacks back to when we voted in the Phantom. We all remember exactly how that went. So maybe we should think twice before we introduce the Iceologer. Unless it gets even cooler than this. My friends, I would like to introduce you to the first mob to vote from for this year's mob vote, the Moobloom, which, as you can see, we have a functioning version here in front of us. The Moobloom is an absolutely adorable mob that would be found exclusively in the Flower Forest. And as you can see, it has flowers on top of it. Now in the video, we only see one type of flower, and it's not necessarily confirmed. Where are you going, buddy? This guy loves to climb trees. He's coming down the safe way though. He's a smart Moobloom. As you can see, we can actually use a different type of flower to change the type of flower entirely, which I think would be a really cool functionality for actually being able to farm flowers in a very unique way. Because after all, we can use these shears to go ahead and collect the flowers. Now, as far as growing them back, after a little bit of time, this guy will decide to eat some grass. I mean, who doesn't love to eat some good old lawn clippings? This guy sure does, and when he does, he will grow the flowers, which is awesome. Out of all trees, I declare this is my tree. Now this is actually really cool because as you can see here, it's pretty much supported by all types of different flowers, meaning we can essentially use them to create dye farms, and honestly, they just look fantastic. This is a mob that honestly, when I first saw it, I wasn't really the most excited for. I didn't think there would be a lot of possibilities, but as you can see here, this is definitely a unique way to farm flowers, which is currently something we can do, but it's not the most attractive looking farm. I'm sure we've all seen the grass farms where you could get flowers that way. I know personally, if we had something like this in Minecraft, I would definitely be more likely to create a farm for dye. Now, as you can see, we actually just saw this particular Moobloom go ahead and eat the grass. Go ahead, do it again for us. Do it again for us. No? You know, I can't deny a good idea when I see one. I spy with my little eye an upgrade for the spyglass, an eyeglass. Oh, how original. And I bet you're wondering how this works. What if I told you that the eyeglass allowed you to find mobs hidden behind walls? I mean, this could be really useful because as you can see, using the eyeglass, we were able to find a spider mob dungeon. Ah, I hate spiders. And the best part is that you can use it to find mobs hidden in the darkness. Hi, Mr. Creeper. Wait a minute. Ha! Diamonds! Oh, it's such a good day finding diamonds. Oh, wait! Whoa! What? No! Say hello to SpongeBob.
Hi, how are you?
No. This is a mimic, and as you can see, it transforms into any block that it lands on, and this makes for some interesting gameplay. On this channel, we've shown the mimic in all kinds of different ways, but honestly, this might be my new favorite. Whoa! Oh! What? You got me. I don't know why I had to break it. I mean, I could have just opened it. I don't know if you're as curious as I am, but I really want to know what happens when it turns into a TNT. Oh, okay, that's what happens. Wait, I have a really bad idea. What happens if you throw down a spawner and then place a mimic? Will that mimic turn into a spawner? And then what happens if you turn that spawner into a mimic spawner? Oh, this is not gonna go well. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Wait, what? No, what? Whew, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. This was pretty fun to edit. It's been about half a year now since we did our last compilation, and it's kind of crazy to see how many new ideas and features we've been able to come up with together since that time. But that being said, I highly recommend that you go back and watch these videos in full so that you don't miss all of the additional ideas that I didn't include in this particular video. And also, let me know what your favorite idea was down in the comments below. But that being said, I've selected 2 videos just for you that I think you are going to enjoy. You can click to the left to see my first compilation from last year, 50 things that should be in Minecraft. And if you click to the right, you can see how we gave Pillagers an update for Minecraft. So, what are you waiting for? I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.